up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What's good, people? What is up? What is up? They went from the fourth level of hell and sent us down to the seventh level of hell. Why? Because then you got Kwanzaa pulling out her titties. The whore pulled out her titties. And these whore bags over here started feeling and fondling on her tits. What?
I don't have it to do with you. Girl, you can go over there, rant and rave. Girl, you can shake all your rainbow bright hair all you want, dear one. I'm not doing this. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I'm not doing this with you, dear one. I don't have nothing to do with you, and I'm done. Baby, you can scream my name from the rooftops from now till Jesus come back. I'm done after this.
Introduced to Tick's meat. Do you see what I see? Did y'all really let, hello, casting, wardrobe, y'all let him roll up out of wardrobe with these fans on, giving us all of this, thinking we were not going to see it? We have been waiting with bated breath and anticipating all season long for the slightest glimpse, and y'all just put it out there this episode in all of its magnificent glory.
Listen, that young man said, baby, you ate on this first date, you giving up the cooch on the first date, okay? Or you gonna run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's our new theme song. That is the new song. Listen, somebody need to put a beat to that. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. Run me my cooch or run me my coins. That's what y'all got going on.
Called out Sandcastle. Sand, bitch. Ow. Oh my God, it was so funny, girl. Woo, baby, listen, let me tell you something. This shit started to turn into the precursor for some gay porn. That's what I thought it was. Because Big T is getting all, the voice starting to go deeper and get a little more wet and moist and sentimental and all this shit. And it was real gay at this point. Like, I thought the bitches was going to start. I thought Lil Bird was going to turn Big T around and do him like he did Uncle Cliff and do the grease it up with City Lou and ran right in there. It's not a coincidence that Big T started off the conversation by trying to find out if Lil Bird was fucking Mercedes, which he found out he's not. It's also not a coincidence that he would start talking about prison. Why? Because the bitches was probably fucking in prison. Uncle Cliff, you better go get your man. Big T got plans for that. Well, he had it on look like something Big Bird vomited up or something like that. Like, I did not like it. That Big Bird couture he was going for, it did not work. Like the pastor of a gay mega church on Easter Sunday. Okay, it was way too much sequins. He had on way too much makeup. Baby, his face looked like Iyanla Vanzant's neckline. Okay, just way too much makeup clumped in everywhere on his face. Get it together, sweetheart. And you're a big girl, so that gives you a whole lot of canvas. So that was a whole lot of makeup, honey. And Rico looked like he was auditioning to be one of the three kings, or he was auditioning to be the main character on Jesus Christ Superstar. Girl, Wayne, did you have on a blue thong or a blue G-string or something? If you did, I want to see. Can I see? Get me up in my DMs. I do want to see if you have a blue thong or a blue, jock strap or something like that. I'd love to see it too. Anyway, but I liked it with the turtleneck. Now, Troy.
Hello, people. What is up? What is up? Dear Lord, I be having a lot going on, y'all. Y'all know I be having a lot going on. I am, I'm pulling up my last story. Listen, y'all, I work for a living. Can I tell y'all that your boy works for a living? And so I literally sometimes be pulling up stories as I'm going freaking live, okay? As I'm going live, pulling up stories. Because that's how this stuff works, right? That is how this stuff works. So, yeah. I'm hold on. I hold your line. Give me just a second. Trying to download everything, make sure I got everything that I'm supposed to have up in the dossier and all of that good stuff. Don't judge me. You don't know my pain. You don't know what I've been through. Okay? Do not know my pain or what I've been through. Don't. Do not know my pain or what I've been through. So, yeah. At any rate, welcome to Run Your Mouth. I am L Teddy 27 here to give you all of the news and politics and stories and headlines that have happened throughout the day. It's a scary, scary day. Why is it a scary day? Because we have a light dossier. The dossier is light. And whenever I say those 4 words, the dossier is light, that means shenanigans. I ain't even shared the video out, y'all. I have not even shared the goddamn video out. Listen, I was pulling a story as we were coming live. So let me at least put it in the on the community walls and then the members only chat. I can at least do that. Listen, y'all, let me say hey to y'all. We got a lot to talk about and a lot going on. We got a lot to talk about and there's a lot going on. Okay, there's a lot going on. Okay. Okay. So give me a second. Let me finish sharing this in the members only chat. Um mm, mm. Hold on. Let me put this in the members only chat. All right. There it is. There it is. All right. Let me say hello to y'all and then we can get the party started. The Informed, you are first, sir. How are you? Hey, Tracy W. Hey, Jocelyn. Hey, Demetria. Tamara, what's going on, my love? Ravine, how are you? Hey, Janae, how are you, my sweet? Crazy homebody girl, what's going on today? Butterfly, what it do? What it do? Yolanda, what is up? Oh, it's Crazy Homebody Girl birthday. Oh, we got to take a birthday shot for Crazy Homebody Girl. Let me get the shot ready. We go on with the premier upscale top shelf Bombay Sapphire. You ain't even getting the regular Bombay Sapphire. You getting the premier top shelf Bombay Sapphire. Crazy homebody girl. As we help you celebrate your birthday. Hey, Yolanda Morgan. Who else we got up in here? Hey, Spicy Original. Hey, Cajun, what's going on, sir? Terrence, what's good, bruh? Mm-hmm. Listen. Terrence, we got to talk about a whole bunch of stuff. Terrence, you may need to hop up here and help me break some of this stuff down. It's a lot to talk about with the military, sir. It's a whole lot to break down and talk about. Hey Terry, your birthday was yesterday, so now we got to celebrate Crazy Homebody Girl. We got to celebrate Terry. Y'all damn Pisces, good God, I don't even know why we celebrate them. My mama a Pisces, God, I be side eyeing them Pisces. I'm just saying, Lord, Lord, just saying. But we gonna help y'all celebrate. Is happy birthday to Crazy Homebody Girl. Happy birthday to Terry. Hey, Green Girl. Hey, Universal Goddess. Hey, my love. Candace F, what's good with you, my love? My boo. Hey, Miss Kiki. Hey, y'all Pisces go. Child. Y'all Pisces be too, listen, y'all have too many emotions for me. I shouldn't say emotions, too many personalities. Hey, Montrez, what's good, bro? Montrez, what's up? My issue with Pisces is my mama is a Pisces. I dated a Pisces. And the problem with y'all Pisces for me is Pisces, you know how they say Gemini have two personalities, right? Pisces have 365 personalities. Do they have 365 different personalities? Y'all wake up every day as a different person. You be like, well, who are you? I went to bed with somebody else. We went to sleep and woke up and you a whole new person. Lord. Lee, what's up? What's up, Lee? Cha. Girl. Let me make this shot for y'all, okay? We're pouring out a shot for them. Y'all love trying to get me drunk. We ain't even got started yet. Y'all already trying to get me drunk. See what I'm saying? I'm trying to have a good show. They trying to get me drunk. Already. Okay? Already. Hey, Ocean Dream, I absolutely hate politics, but said, let me watch and let LTD school me some. Well, we try to make politics palatable over here. We try to make sure we keep you informed and so forth. Y'all gotta let me know what we taking a shot of. And crazy homebody girl, you better not say you taking a shot of water today. It's your birthday. You are not allowed to say I'm taking a shot of water today. Hey, Karen, what's going on, Karen? What's going on, my love? Hey, boo. So, I did that the wrong way. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now, for those people who have not yet done so, you can click this link to get the information on the class field trip, August 7th through 10th in New York City. The class is going on a field trip. Did I say hey to you, Karen? Hey, Karen. Okay, that's what I thought. Ella V say vodka is water. Ella, is you coming on this here field trip? Hey, Twin Flames, what's going on, boo? That's one of my finer ladies there, Twin Flames. She's a finer woman. Twin Flames, is you coming to New York with us? Anyway, y'all, we ready to take this shot for Terry and Crazy Homebody Girl. Terry, what is you drinking on, boo? Terry, what's going on? And what are you drinking for your birthday shot? D Johnson, where you been at? Been hiding? Sir, I ain't seen you in class in a couple days. Where you been hiding, sir? You can't just be skipping class. I hope you got a note. Did you bring a note from home? Here she go. I knew she was gonna say something. Absolutely finer. Child. They said the beach is clothing optional. That's what they told me. I don't know. We'll see. Hey, SJ, but Cajun, the beaches are not like back home in Florida. They're not like Florida beaches. I've been up to the beaches up there. They are all right. They are all right. They are all right. They ain't Florida beaches. I'm just saying. Oh, thank you so much, Demetria. I ain't even asked nobody for nothing. Demetria gave me a cash app. Thank you so much, Demetria. She said, for let's shoot the shit. We got a light dossier, Demetria. So we finna shoot the shit today. Since the dossier is light, baby, we got a lot of shit to shoot. These twins, they daddy not letting me go. Oh, child. Gotta tell them to let you go for a little bit. Hey, Lady Libra, I know Lady Libra gonna be there. I mean, she live in New York, so um, my doctor's note is giving my new house to the. All right, D Johnson, you know we going on a field trip to New York City August 7th through the 10th. And that if you click on that Google Doc right there, it will give you the information. Or you click and I can share the information with you on that Google Doc and so forth so that you can come on said field trip. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Because we would love to have you. Oh, we supposed to be taking this shot. Let's go ahead and let's get this shot out the way, y'all. Let's get this shot out the way. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Anyway, um, um, I just lost my place, y'all. Oh, we supposed to be taking a shot. All right. We supposed to be taking a shot. I done lost my place, y'all. I done lost my place. Uh there you go, D Johnson. There you go. There you go, telling me you know again. There you go. Ow, ow, there you go. All right. So let's get hey Tracy C. Let's take the shot. Hey, Sweet Pea. When can we start booking the show and the other stuff? Let me we're waiting on the show. I will let y'all know. But I got information on that and I'll probably share that on a live. Don't book the show yet. We'll let you know when. You keep seeing posters everywhere now. We are going to the Museum of Sex. Hey, Cassandra. Um, Chat. Anyway, it's time for us to take the shot for our birthday girls. We have Terry, whose birthday was yesterday, and we have Crazy Homebody Girl, whose birthday is today. Uh-huh. Look at this one. Look at this one. Look at this one. Now he said look, he over here celebrating the Pisces now. Child. Look at Montrez. You know, he a proud Pisces. His birthday was last Thursday. Had us over here drunk with him last Thursday taking shots. Was. But happy birthday to Terry. And happy birthday to Crazy Homebody Girl. How we say it, up to it, down to it, whatever they say, we just do it. Take a shot. Oh, 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 Jesus. That'll put hair on your chest. Shit, that'll put hair on your eyelids. Well, I guess we already have hair on our eyelids. They're called eyelashes. Um, shit, that'll put hair on your teeth. Ah, oh, that was strong. Anyway, y'all ready to get this party started? Go ahead and put a Shondo in the chat. Let me know y'all ready to get this party started. Let me know y'all ready to get this party started. All right. All right. All right. All right. Um, we're gonna start off as we have been doing recently, which is with our updates on the primary season. Now, tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen, tomorrow is the primary for the great state of Mississippi. Again, tomorrow they will be having the primaries for the great state of Mississippi. I do have some information on that I want to share with you. Hold on. So, tomorrow is Mississippi's primary. Also, in addition, we did this on Thursday. There's a special election tomorrow in Georgia for Marjorie Taylor Greene's vacated seat, and we went through all of those candidates on last week Thursday. So check out Run Your Mouth from last week Thursday, where we went through all of the nominees and candidates for I believe that's Georgia's District 14. Excuse me, the seat that was vacated by Marjorie Taylor Greene. So look at our show on Thursday, and you can get all of those candidates. Today we're looking at the Mississippi primary and the candidates there. And I'll put the link to this in the chat for those people who need it. Now, my problem is a lot of people count out states like Mississippi, thinking that, oh, that's a Republican stalwart. It's red, red, and always will be red. And that doesn't have to be the case. That's just what they'd like you to believe, so that you can become empathetic to the elections and think that there's no hope. When in terms of percentage wise, not the sheer numbers, but in terms of percentages, Mississippi has one of the highest percentages of black people in its state. Black people compared to other ethnicities, Mississippi is in the top, I think, 2 or 3 in terms of highest percentages of black people in that respective state. So it's possible. We just have to find people that can galvanize and excite the voters, black people, to come out. So in terms of, and this goes through a lot of the races, in terms of the Democratic primary, they tell you who the people running are. As well as in the Republican primary, they'll give you all of those individuals. They'll show you, of course, in the Democratic side on U.S. Senate, you have Scott Colomb, the district attorney for Noxubee, Clay Lowndes, and Octavia County. Also, you have Albert Littell, who's a Marine Corps veteran, and you have Priscilla Williams Teal. We've spoken to her a couple times here, and we know she's the cousin of Emmett Till. Um, I'm not going to go through the Republicans because I don't care about those people. In District 1, it will show you all the people running. This is a Republican district, but you have Cliff Johnson, a University of Mississippi law professor, running against former Marshall County State Representative Kelvin Buck in the Democratic primaries. In District 2, this is Benny Thompson's district. Now, he's running against Evan Turnage, who is the Senate Minority Leader, the former aide, I should say, of Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer. And Senate Conference Vice Chair, he was also an aide for Elizabeth Warren. Okay. That people are saying that Benny Thompson could be upset if they're saying that if Evan Turnage can turn out the vote tomorrow, Benny Thompson may get ousted. Now, Benny Thompson That's my frat brother. I love him to death. But it's time for him to go. I think Benny Thompson is in his 80s. Let me make sure I have that right. I believe Benny Thompson is in his 80s. Well, he's 78. He almost there. Benny Thompson is 78 years old. Sir, it's time. We thank you for your service. He's been in Congress for a long time. A long time. A long, long time. I think Benny Thompson been in there over 20 years. I'm just saying. Um, I'm trying to think how long Benny Thompson got in Congress back in 2000. He goes all the way back to 1993. He's been in office since 1993. Sir, that's 36 years. If you ain't had enough time, sir, I don't know what to tell you. That's 33 years. I said 36 years. 33 years, excuse me. If you ain't did what you needed to do yet, sir, you just not gonna do it. And we thank you for your service. You know, Benny Thompson, he led the January 6th committee, the special committee on January 6th. He led that committee, and we appreciate and thank you for your service. But sir, it's time. Great Kappa man, great Noop, great member of Congress. But sir, I'm trying to get some information on Evan Turnage here. I did look him up earlier, and when I was looking him up earlier, they were saying that the progressive wing was really Elizabeth Warren, and members of the Progressive Caucus were supporting him. I was looking him up. I wanted y'all to see he kind of cute and stuff. That's why I was pulling him up, because he kind of cute and stuff, you know. Y'all might want to see what he looked like. Sometimes that help people with their voting. You know what I'm saying? Might want to go out and vote, you know. Kind of cute and stuff. Anyway, let's keep going. In District 3, we have the Democratic, this is a Republican district here, and you can check to see. And I'm not going to go through each one because I don't want to belabor the issue, but you can go through each one of their House of districts there. District 4, that's another Republican district there. I believe they only have 4 congressional seats. If I'm not mistaken, that's all they have is 4 congressional seats for that in Mississippi. I'm almost 1,000% sure. Let me check how many Congress. They have a total of 6. They have a total of 6. Well, why are you only showing me 4 here? They have a total of 6. There. All right. So, anybody here we have from the great state of Mississippi that will be voting in that primary tomorrow? Anybody we have here from the great state of Mississippi? Hey, Yana. Yeah, he been there since since the 80s. Mitch McConnell been there since the 80s. The Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle. I mean, in most jobs, if you worked on that job at 33 years, they would be looking at you like, ma'am, sir, it's time for you to retire. Most people, if they do 33 years on a job, they're looking to retire. But you're talking about someone who had a previous job and might have did 20 years, 20 plus years on that previous job. And now you're going back and doing another 33 years on another job. No, sir. Mm-mm. No, sir. No, sir. Jason, what's good, bruh? So that's our updates on the that's our updates on the primaries. And with that being said, I'm all over the place today. Get it together, L Teddy. Ladies and gentlemen, non-binary, gender-conforming members of our audience, I bring to you the late great Larry Byers to help us usher in our sugar spike segment.
Oh, God. You see, this is the part that I like.
Major sugar spike.
So long, well, I want to fight. Daddy gave his only begotten son.
Major sugar spike.
And shall ever believe
Major sugar spike.
they shall not perish, but have everlasting life.
Taste the biscuit.
Jesus. Thank you, Larry. So we're back. We're back. Hey, Antonia. We're still at war. We are still at war. We're still at war. Again. Hey, Xavier. We're still at war. So here's some updates from today that I can inform you of. Let me give you some of those updates. So Iran has named their new supreme leader, Ayatollah Mojtaba Khamenei, who's the son of the former Ayatollah that was killed at the beginning of this war. Now he's seen as even a more conservative and more hardline leader than his father was. Now, Israel is on record saying they don't give a damn who they pick. They're never going to accept a new leader from Iran. Your president was saying that he needed to have he needed to personally be involved in the selection of the leader of Iran. We all knew that wasn't going to happen. But here we are. Oil prices today shot up to $120 a barrel and came back down to about $104 a barrel. It went up and down, but it's still over $100 a barrel. Mind you, at the start of this war, gas was, I believe, at $64 a barrel. Not gas, oil was at $64 a barrel. So now I'm sure we all went to the gas stations this past weekend and saw in some places 50 cent higher, 60 cent higher. Before the war, I remember the gas station by my house, which is a little bit higher than some of the other ones around town. But the gas station over there by my house, it was $2.78. Gas over there right now, $3.59. Before the war, that's just a week and a half ago, we were at $2.78, which was technically high because there are a lot of gas stations that was cheaper. If you go a little bit further into the city, I'm up here where it's a bunch of people that got a little bit of money, so they charge them a little extra. So, but $2.78 was kind of high. People be like, "Oh, y'all paying $2.78?" It has skyrocketed to $2.50 to $3.59 already. Now your president and all of his henchmen. Hey, Catherine Powell. Your president and all of his many henchmen have said, "Oh, everywhere you look, short-term pain for long-term gain." That's their talking point. Not messy stank from white child. Um, yeah, in California, they're well over $5. They're well over $5 in California if you need them. They'll be over $6 in it. Now they're saying in another week or so, oil could be at $150 per barrel. They're saying in another week or so, oil could be at $150 a barrel. So while I'm complaining about the $3.59 now, I could be soon complaining about gas over $4. A mess. A damn mess. Again, this is a problem that they caused. We did not have a reason. There was no imminent threat to us from Iran. This is Israel's war. And so now we are forced to endure all of this fuck shit on behalf of a war criminal, a psychopathic lunatic in the form of Benjamin Netanyahu's, because he's a vicious, psychopathic war criminal who does not give a damn about who is killed or who is murdered, civilian, or not. Does not give a damn. We should, I mean, shall we start talking about the fact that there's international law that says you are not supposed to target heads of states when going to war? That's something that's been widely accepted. But here we are. The United States tried to deny bombing the school, right? You know, the little school where they're saying over 160 little girls were murdered while they were at school. Well, now they're saying it absolutely was the United States because it was a Tomahawk missile. Israel don't have Tomahawk missiles. No, neither does Iran. So it had to be the United States. And now they're saying that this is all due to the incompetence of the United States military, because Tomahawk missiles have to be programmed with coordinates, and they were using old maps that showed that where the school was an old IRGC military institution. Didn't look at any of the new. This is maps from like 2013 and stuff like that. Didn't bother to look at any of the new modern maps where you can pull up Google Earth right now, Google Maps right now, and clearly look and see that there was a big fence around it. Matter of fact, they said you can literally see it from the Google Earth map. They literally painted the wall surrounded the school light blue so it looks different from the IRGC military compound. But this is what you do. Hey, Cymera. Hey, El Cid. But this is what you do. Because this is Israel's war. And what has Israel been doing for the last 3 years, 2.5 years? They've been waged in a genocide where they were killing men, women, children, civilians alike. Didn't give two goddams who you were, just murdering people, just murdering Palestinians in Gaza with reckless abandon. Didn't give two good goddams if they were civilian or not. And so now you are waged in this war with war criminals out of Israel. And so what do? You follow suit and you have war crimes where you're murdering over 150 little girls. And we talked about this last year. This was the double tap. This was, meaning, oh yeah, we shot it one time, wait a little bit, we'll shoot it again for a double tap. Because now when they shot it again, you got first responders helping, their parents there trying to get the kids out of school and stuff like that, and they shot it again to kill more people. Here we are. Here we are. Right now, they have exploded oil fields over in Iran to the point where there are black clouds covering the city of Tehran, where you have 10 million people in the city, and they're saying roughly 4 to 5 million are surrounding the city. So that's a total of about 15 million people in the greater Tehran area, right? It's raining oil, burning oil out of the skies in Tehran. Again, hey DPG, it's raining oil, black rain, to the point where people are getting burned, to the point where now even breathing the air outside could have irreparable damage to people. You're talking cancer, you're talking all types of toxicity that these people now have to endure. That civilians, here we are. But we're supposed to say it doesn't matter. This is what happens when you're in bitter wars, right? I want to know how well that would go if somebody here's where I draw the line on what are the consequences of war. Where I draw the line on the consequences of war is how you would react if that were happening here. If people had burned oil fields here in the United States of America, and there was black rain falling from the skies, and people were getting burned, people were having to inhale toxic air that could have horrible, irreparable damage on them. Oh, I'm sorry. That may not be a problem because we got people in Memphis already complaining about that. We have people in Louisiana already complaining of things like that. So I guess we're already experiencing that, so they probably wouldn't have a problem with that. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. But yeah, gas prices are about to go up even further. But it gets better. So, the United States of America, they bombed, they shot up the desalination plant, right? They shot up the desalination plant over in Iran so that one of the islands over there could not get fresh water. But here's the deal. You think Iran is not about to follow suit? Let me throw some numbers out there for you. I found these numbers, and I was glad I found it. Only 3% of Iran's total water capacity comes from desalination plants, right? Shall I remind you that Iran has been bombing sites all around the Persian Gulf in all of the bordering nations? Let me give you these numbers. Hold on one second. Where did my numbers go? Okay. In the UAE, 42% of their drinking water comes from desalination plants. 42%. In Saudi Arabia, 70%, 70% of their water comes from desalination treatment plants. In the country of Oman, 86% of their water comes from desalination plants. In the country of Kuwait, 90% of all of their water comes from desalination plants. I forgot to look up Bahrain. Hold on. Let me look up Bahrain. Hold on. Because I want to, because that's right. Bahrain is right there too. $95% of all of the water in Bahrain comes from desalination plants. Now, if Iran, now I told you only 3% of Iran's water comes from desalination plants, and they bombed that, right? Now, if and when, because you know they are, Iran starts to bomb the desalination plants in these countries, right? They're going to have to get water for people to drink. Where do you think the water is going to come in from? Somebody do that math for me. The water has to come in from somewhere. You know where the water would be shipped in from? It would be shipped in through the Strait of Hormuz. And guess what, class? The Strait of Hormuz is closed. Not officially, but it might as well be closed because nothing's going through the Strait of Hormuz. Then there's that. That's just the water. Remember, the Saudi Peninsula is all desert. They don't grow anything over there in the Saudi Peninsula, which means they get almost all of their food over there shipped in. So when the Strait of Hormuz is closed, guess what's not coming in? All of the stuff that they need in the Saudi Peninsula. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. Now the United States claims that they weren't the one who shot up the oil field in Iraq. They said that was Israel, and they didn't want Israel to do that, and they were upset with them. They're not going to do anything to stop Israel. Benjamin Netanyahu has you people by the balls. You people ain't shit. Now, as if matters were not worse. Last week, where's my girl Ravine? Where is my girl Ravine? Because she's going to remember this. She might have stepped away. Last week, just last week, I told you all. I told you all. And I hate being right. I told you all that you should be prepared for the worst case scenario. And and Ravine was the first one that got it right. And when I asked, well, what's the worst case scenario? Ravine was the first one that said it, the nuclear option. And people be looking at me like I'm just hyperbolic. I'm just an alarmist. I'm just screaming from the rooftops, right? Well, then I saw this today. And I saw this several places. Let me read this to you. The United States military's so-called doomsday planes have been spotted in increased activity as fears of potential nuclear conflict intensify following the ongoing war in Iran. Flight tracking data has captured multiple launches of the Navy's E-6B Mercury Strategic Airborne Command aircraft since February 28th. That was the first day of this war. The E-6B Mercury is designed to survive a nuclear attack while coordinating America's response from the air. The aircraft functions as a flying command center capable of relaying orders from the president or Secretary of Defense to nuclear armed submarines, ground facilities, and satellites. Let me also tell you, give you layman's terms. The E6B Mercury are called the doomsday planes because when they are flying above, that means that at any given moment, they the orders to fire off nuclear weapons will come from there. They've already been spotted in the Middle East. Here we are. Here the fuck we are. Well, they say she helped them by telling them not to try to get the help of the Kurds because these people are too stupid and they need a black woman to help them figure some shit out. But yeah, Simera, DPG said my friend lives by Andrews Air Force Base and she said the airspace was crowded. Because y'all thought this was gonna be another quick war, right? Here we are. Here the entire fuck we are. Let them tell it. They have that. Well, we don't have unlimited air defense munitions. They have. They could go and pull stockpiles, old stockpiles of bombs and things like that. But in terms of air defense missiles, we don't have unlimited of that. But they have quite a few. I'm not gonna say unlimited, but they have large stockpiles of bombs and things that they can do, uh, um, that they can utilize. Problem is air defense. Swear to God, if my phone ring one more day, let me put this phone on do not disturb because I swear it's gonna piss me the fuck off. Um, right, Gabby, here we are. But yeah, for all of those people that say, yeah, L Teddy be over there bloviating and blathering about with his hyperbole, I just tell y'all what I know. I just tell y'all what I know. So here's what we can expect. We can expect gas prices to continue to go up. Also, it's not just the gas you put in your car, jet fuel that will go up, meaning the cost of airplane tickets will go up. The cost of diesel fuel is well over $5 already. Diesel, which trucks use to transport things like food and all of your precious orders off of Amazon, that the price for their diesel fuel is also going up. What else can we expect? We can expect Iran to probably start to uh, uh, um, target desalination plants all over the Persian Gulf, which then is going to be an existential threat for those Gulf states and Gulf countries, countries in the Persian Gulf, forcing their hands into saying, listen, enough is enough. What are we going to do? Because people will then begin to starve in those countries. I'm not starved, but people will then have no water, and people could die if they have no water. And we have the imminent threat and possibility of the nuclear option. Because here we are. Here the fuck we are. Here we are. Oh, did I forget to mention Caroline? She said the president has not removed from the table enacting the military draft. But I already told y'all boots were going to be on the ground. That was not. We already knew this was going to come to boots on the ground. So that was never not in question whether or not there would be boots on the ground. But your president is not taking off the table the fact that there may have to be a draft if this goes a long way. If this goes much longer. Here we are. Here we are. Oh, in other news, your president has threatened Congress and said that he's not going to sign any bills until Congress approves the SAVE Act, allowing him to disenfranchise and suppress voters and suppress the vote. hmm Yep. Yeah, he said, yeah, I don't give two damns. I'm not signing shit until they pass the SAVE Act. He said, quote, when referencing the SAVE Act, quote, must go to the front of the line. I, as president, will not sign other bills until this is passed. and not the watered down version. Go for the gold. End of quote. Here's my question, Democrats. Here's my question. When are you raggedy bastards going to understand that there's no decorum here? There's no civility. There's no business as usual. There's no observed norms here. There are no standing rules of decorum that these people give a damn about. And you stinking ass bastards sit over there trying to play nice with people who do not play nicely. These are people who are fucking violating law with reckless abandon and could give two good goddams how you feel. You bitches are so weak. You're literally voting on laws that are already in the fucking Constitution. Chuck fucking Schumer, Hakeem, damn it, Jeffries. You bitches are so weak. You punk ass motherfuckers are so weak and feckless that they have you at the point where you bitches put resolutions on the floor of Congress for shit that's already in the fucking Constitution. So when this man comes and makes threats like this, he knows you're not going to put up any resistance. We got people like Candace F ain't even been to work because y'all playing around. I cannot. I cannot. Oh, it's real nasty work, Demetria. Real nasty. I would call this bluff. Oh, you not signing shit? So that means that if we try to put the DHS bill through, you're not signing that either, right? I just want to make sure you understand. You ain't signing that? Because if we put that, if we vote yes on that tonight and we send it to your desk, you mean to tell me you're not going to sign that, sir? Hey, Savon. Hey, Quake. Child. Bitches ain't shit. In some good news, finally some good news. The Trump administration has lost in court again. This was in their attempt to remove TPS or temporary protective status from Haitians living here in the United States. Per the Associated Press, a federal appeals court sided with the U.S. District Judge Anna Reyes of Washington, D.C., who last month granted a request to pause the termination of TPS for Haitians right before the deadline. On Friday, March 6th, the U.S. Court of Appeals in Washington, D.C., issued a 2-1 ruling upholding Judge Reyes's decision. The court said, quote, the government's failure to meet its burden of demonstrating irreparable harm alone justifies denying emergency relief that would upend the status quo and increase uncertainty while this appeal proceeds, end of quote. Now, it's still working its way through court. However, they cannot summarily end TPS status for Haitians until it is fully adjudicated and the entire adjudicatory process has gone through. Hmm. Yep. So I'm happy for this. I'm happy that that they're not going to start. They're not going to be allowed to go through legally, I should say, removing Haitians because of temporary, because of the removal of the TPS status. Now, I said legally because we know this administration does not give two damns about the courts. It doesn't give a rat's ass about anything that the court system adjudicates. It has already proven, this administration, that it will do whatever it wants and doesn't give two damns about the rule of law. But we will take the victories when we can. In another story that's making the news today, so that young man right there, he's a high school senior. So apparently a teacher in Georgia was killed in a prank gone wrong. So what happened was, in Hall County, Georgia, kids were TPing or throwing toilet paper outside of a teacher's home. You know, where the little people throw it all over the trees and all over the house and stuff like that. So, Jason Hughes, who's a high school teacher of these students that was throwing the toilet paper outside the man's home, he came out of the house you know, told the kids to get away from his house. As he came out of the house, one the kids jumped in their cars and tried to drive off. One of the kids, Mr. Hughes, fell, and one of the kids drove over him. Mr. Hughes tripped and fell into the road, and the student right there that you see, he ran over him. And Mr. Hughes later died at the hospital. Now, they say the teens stopped and attempted to render aid while calling 911, but the teacher succumbed to his injuries at the hospital. Now, the driver, Jaden Ryan Wallace, who you see pictured there, he was arrested at the scene and charged with first-degree vehicular homicide and reckless driving. Here's my problem with the prosecutors down there. Y'all prosecutors down there in some of these racist ass white towns. Now, I don't know if the teacher was black, white, blue, or purple. Let's be clear. I don't know. Oh, no, I did see a picture of him. He was a white teacher. I did see a picture of the teacher. He's white. However, here's my issue. They want this white boy to get off. You want to know why? Because they charged him with first degree vehicular homicide, which means that that's a harder burden of proof, because now you have to prove premeditated and premeditation, and even the weakest of defense attorneys can disprove that or cloud this with reasonable doubt. So what you do is you charge these people with the highest level of charge. So you give the look and feel like we're seeking justice when we are not really seeking justice. You're seeking to see that this white boy is acquitted, which is why you would go for first degree vehicular homicide instead of second degree vehicular homicide. But here we are. Right, even involuntary manslaughter or something where there could actually be teeth in this, and he could actually see jail time, which I think he should. But when you charge him with first-degree vehicular manslaughter, you know good and hell well the likelihood of a conviction is slim and none. Hey, Sharice. And so you give the illusion of we're seeking justice in this matter, knowing full well you're not seeking justice, you're seeking to get him off. And then there's that. In our last sugar spiky story of the day, so I believe it was what, Friday, there was the funeral services for Jesse Jackson. And everybody and their mama was there. You had Kamala was there. The Clintons were there. Gavin Newsom was there. Obama was there. Joseph Robinette was there. Everybody and their mama was there. Well, Jesse Jackson Jr., eldest son of Jesse Jackson, he had a problem with the remarks of former presidents Obama, Biden, and Clinton. His issue was he didn't like the fact that they spoke about Donald Trump and took shots at Donald Trump during his father's service. He said, it's not the time for that. We're not focused on Donald Trump here. We're focused on eulogizing and the homegoing of my father. Now, my question is, where's the smoke for Kamala? Because Kamala spoke on Donald John as well. Now, if I'm being honest, I can't say that I disagree with him. We over here eulogizing and having a whole homegoing service for my daddy. You bitches are bringing that fucktard up. I don't want to hear about him. This ain't about him. This is about my daddy. And we can't even grieve good for my daddy while you bitches are over here talking about that fuck bitch. We ain't here to talk about him. I can understand it. Well, then there's that, Tracy. But, you know, they don't... I don't know what you want from me. I don't know what y'all want from me. I don't know what y'all want from me. Listen, I don't know. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I wasn't there. Y'all had Kim Burrell over there singing off her phone, Take Me to the King. Over there with the phone. She didn't even know the words and barely even knew the melody for Take Me to the King. It was a fucking mess. Did anybody else see that mess? With y'all girls, Kim Burrell? You over there making sure you don't miss your daily regimen of Zim Zim. You needed to be over there learning the words to the fucking song. Take me to the... Why couldn't y'all just get Tamala? Tamala wasn't available. I mean, y'all just couldn't call Tamala just come sing this song. Because you trying to have Kim Burrell sing it. That wasn't it. Baby, listen. Not a Funko Pop bobblehead. Listen. Yeah, Kim Burrell was over there with that damn phone, singing from the phone. And it looked to me like it was when they was bringing the casket in, or rolling the casket out. I know they was moving they was either bringing the casket in or rolling the casket out. But she up there singing, looking at her phone like this the whole... to get the words. And you could tell she didn't know because she didn't even know when to come in with the melody. Because when you supposed to say "Take Me to the King," she all late and tried to jazz it up. No, bitch. Everybody know "Take Me to the King." And even if you didn't know it, and they asked you to sing that song, and you're a fucking professional, I don't give a fuck if they ask you to sing the shit the night before. You go, you get you some earphones, and all night long, you learning the song, "Take Me to the King." Don't act like you listen. I don't have no understanding for people who have a job to do and you don't learn the lyrics because I grew up during a time, and I know some of y'all grew up at the same time as I did. Where what did you do? You got your little CD booklet or your cassette tape booklet. It had the lyrics on there, and when your song and that night, the first night you got the album from your favorite artist, what did you do? You played that song over and over and over and learned the words. And by that second day, you knew every word and ad lib of your song by your favorite artist. Did and dared a bitch to miss a word. That was me, or was it just me? Was I the only one? Was I the only one like that? Was it just me? I'm just saying. And God forbid you was like me sometimes and too broke to buy the CD or cassette, so you recorded it off the radio, and you would just rewind that. You would rewind your recording over and over and over, and write the lyrics down, so you had your own lyrics, and you could fucking learn the lyrics by your damn self. So by day two, you knew all those words by heart. I'm just saying. She had the phone up like this in front of her face, Tracy. I'm telling you. I was like, you know what? You ain't shit. I was like, you know what? Baby, she had the whole phone in her face. Learn all of the riffs, all of the ad libs. Listen, if you tested me, I probably could give you all 3-4 part harmony of the background singers. Could. Baby, they ain't want it. Baby, you call in so you can record that song. And baby, you knew it was gonna be an hour before they played it because so many people had to call in. But you waited, had your cassette player on record and pause. So as soon as that thing come on, you take the pause off and your thing is recorded. Mm-hmm. Did. But by day two, definitely by day three, I knew every word to the song. Every word, every ad lib. So, baby, I have no understanding for you, Kim Barrel, over there. She over there like this. At least Shaka at Hate Retha's funeral tried to hide it with the fan. Remember Shaka had the words inside the fan right here? And which had the little fan like she was, and she was looking at it like this. Shaka at least tried to hide it. This heifer is over there like this. I said, you know what? I said, you know what? Child, these kids would never know this. They wouldn't know what to do. They didn't know the struggle back there, baby. Listen, we had to make it happen back in the day. These kids would never understand the struggle. They will never know. Never know. But Mr. Jesse Jackson Jr., sir, I don't know what to tell you, sir. You go take that up with them. I ain't got nothing to do with it. I mean, shall we remember what he said about Barack? I mean, Barack Obama could have some things to say about Jesse Jackson if he want to. Um I'm just saying. The man said he wanted to cut Obama's nuts off. Listen, he said he wanted to cut the man's nuts off. I don't know why they didn't get Tamala either. Child. No, remember when they had Columbia House and you used to could get a CD for like a penny, like 15 CDs for a penny, and you filled out the little paper and you would check all the boxes of all of the CDs you wanted to get, and you get the CD for like a penny, you mail in the little paper with the penny taped to it. A week or two later, that box came in. Baby, you had about 10 good CDs that you will wear out. Listen, let me tell you something. These kids don't understand. Going to Sam Goody at the mall, when your album came out, they don't even know what Sam Goody is. They don't even know what a Sam Goody store is. But baby, Columbia House at BMG used to wear them hoes out. Used to wear them hoes out. But the man did say he wanted to cut Obama's balls off. He did say he wanted to cut the man nuts off. That's what he said. That's what your daddy said about him. So now you want him to be all graceful and respectful. I mean, I might have got up there because I'm just petty like that and say, let me let my nuts hang. I probably would have started off the eulogy by saying, let me let my nuts hang real fast. Because I'm just petty like that because I ain't shit. Child, they'll never know about Sam Goody. Baby, listen. Got all them good CDs. All of them. I'm trying to figure out why they just called Tamala and tell her to sing the damn song. And Kim Burrell over there with that fuck shit. Jesse Jackson Jr., I don't know what to tell you, sir. Sir, listen, I don't listen, sir. I don't know what to tell you, okay, sir? I ain't got nothing to do with it. Please leave us out of it and leave us alone. Sir, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
It's time for our video breakdowns. We got the type of time to be playing with you. We do not have this type of time. Let's see how many. I think we got 3 of them. Here's our first. Here's our first video breakdown of the day.
Worst part of being gay is not knowing whether you farted or cleared an entire kindergarten wait list.
It's my fault. I keep paying my phone bill. I just opened this mother, and this the first thing that... If I gotta see it, so do y'all.
I'm gonna play that again because
Worst part of being gay is not knowing whether you farted or cleared an entire kindergarten wait list.
not you clear. Take it away. Take it away. Take it away. Here's our next video breakdown.
Hey besties! Okay, you guys, let's work on this tumbler together. The glitter that we're using here is Athena from Myra Makes It. You guys can use my discount code. It is Bestie. That will save you guys what? That's right, some motherfucking money. Look, you guys, for this tumbler, we're taking it all the way back. Remedial, reading, writing, and spelling. And everybody needs to know how to spell, right? And if you don't, that's okay, because what that means is you know how to fuck. Because let me tell y'all what, God does not give with both hands, right? He either made you smart or he made you a fuck machine. And that's it. If I see you out and about and you dumb as fuck and I know you can't spell, bitch, I know you fuck. I know you fuck hard like you are breaking headboards, and I am all about that. You can be dumb as long as you got good dick game. You know what I'm saying? And that's just that. Anyway, this tumbler says A is for anal sex. Because I feel like that's also something that, you know, we need to start teaching people, right? Because what? Safe sex is anal sex. Nobody ever got pregnant taking it up the butt. So yeah, I fucking love this Tumblr. I think it came out super fucking cute. Yeah, and just remember that A is for anal sex. Okay, love you guys. Bye.
But I ain't gonna hold you. It do be the ones dumb as a box of rocks that all they good for is they do be built like they do be built for just sex and more sex. They be dumb as a box of rocks. And all they built for is the slang dick. Dear God above. God be with us. God oh dear God. Right? Yeah, Big Bird show did. A is for anal sex. You heard him. Dear God. Here's our last video breakdown of the day.
Tag all of your ignorant relatives that will get you put slam out of church this day if y'all see something like this happen. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's
I'm not. Nope. Oh, wait, I gotta see it. Wait, no. We gotta see the whole thing. Let me make it big too. Hold on.
Tag all of your ignorant relatives that will get you put slam out of church this day if y'all see something like this happen. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended, and we'll remember we are God's children, reaching out to start you, reaching to the stars.
You better reach out for. You better reach. You better emote, Grandma. You better emote. Reach.
Just like every child. Need to find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll be.
Come on. Come on, my leg extension. Ow! I cannot do this with y'all. Why can't y'all be serious? That woman was over there emoting. You saw her reach, man. She reached. Listen. Listen. I cannot. Baby, you saw that leg extension at the end. Girl, it was the leg extension at the end. I cannot. Oh, God. Oh, I'm over here with real thug tears, y'all. Oh, I got real thug tears. Baby, that leg extension. Wait, we need one more time. One more time. Because that leg extension took me out, honey. Baby, it took me all the way out.
Tag all of your ignorant relatives that will get you put slam out of church this day if y'all see something like this happen. A world where pain and sorrow will be ended, and every heart that's broken will be mended.
We're not going to talk about this
and
horrible
we'll
sleep.
remember we are God's children, reaching out to start you, reaching to the stars.
Come on, reach. You better reach. You better reach.
Let the glory shine. Yes, there I
Woo.
be kind. Watch us from above. And watch us from above. And let every child we say we'll find.
Come on, reach. Reach.
To love. Let this be our prayer. Let this be our prayer.
Why y'all messing up my song? I love the prayer.
Every child. Even find a place. Guide us with your grace. Give us faith so we'll.
Come on, leg extension. Extend it. You better extend that leg. Y'all just messed up. Listen, they messed up the people. So now I don't do the Yolanda Adams and Donika McClurkin version. I need the original. I need Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli. That's what I listen to. When I listen to the prayer, it's Celine Dion and Andrea Bocelli. Not Yolanda and Donisha McClurkin. Is Celine and Andrea Bocelli. Those are our video breakdowns for today. I hope you enjoyed. Baby, you saw that leg. You saw it. As we dive deeper into the dossier with this good belly flop, they shot up Rihanna's house. Did. Rihanna got her house shot up. Rihanna got her house shot up. Did. Los Angeles police took a woman into custody after she fired gunshots outside of Rihanna's gated home. Police received a call about shots fired around 1:15 p.m. in Beverly Hills. A 35-year-old woman was taken into custody, and investigators recovered a weapon. The suspect has been booked on suspicion of attempted murder and is in jail on $10 million bail. $10 million bail. The district attorney had not yet announced charges. Now, they say Rihanna was home. They say this happened yesterday, and Rihanna was at home, but nobody was injured. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. So, but yeah, they say that's Rihanna's house, but she wasn't injured, but she was there. Maybe I don't know. I wasn't there, but they found the lady. She in jail. They say the lady threatened several people. They said she even threatened my queen, Mariah, was on a list of people that she threatened. Mm. Baby, listen. Where you been at, Ravine? I was calling for you earlier. See, that's how I know you don't be standing class. I was calling for you earlier. That is scary. And I wonder if her kids was there, people shooting in your house and stuff. She could have had her kids there with her and everything. Listen, that's scary. Let me look. I forgot. I did see a picture of the lady. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I think she was white. I think the lady was white from what I saw. I don't remember. I know her pictures out there. Anyway, Rihanna, we praying for you, Rihanna. Rihanna. We praying for you. We don't really care for your singing ability like that, but baby, we don't want you dead though. I'm just saying. Get you some good security. Y'all celebrities need to do better with y'all security. Baby, this happened this weekend. Y'all done seen it everywhere. The woman, Amy Luciani or whatever, all collectively ain't give a damn. Just like we didn't give a damn when old girl, remember old girl who said, I will abort for Donald Trump. Remember her? And her husband got sick off, by ICE. And we all laughed at her like, bitch, we tried to tell you. Well, that's how we feel about Amy. Amy girl, Amy. We told you, Miss Kitty. Tried to tell you he wasn't shit. Royce been telling y'all his bitch ass wasn't shit. Y'all ain't want to believe her. Well, she crying. She putting up bags of cocaine and stuff, the cocaine and stuff. Ziploc bags, a quarter of the way filled with the cocaine, got big balls. I don't know if that's an 8-ball. I don't know if that's a crack rock. Baby, I don't know if that's a ball of heroin. I don't know. But it was a ball about this big and stuff. They had it in the little thing you put your little pills in on your keychain. She was pouring it out of there and shit. Saying that Dwight doing drugs. We know he do drugs. Baby, we not surprised. Anyway, so Dwight Howard, baby, he didn't give two shits. Baby, they say he was down to the Los Angeles Lakers game just yesterday, like it wasn't nothing. And today he done filed for divorce. They said TMZ is reporting that Dwight Howard filed for divorce from Amber. She called herself Amy. Her name is Amber Howard, but she goes by Amy Luciani. Dwight said, "Oh, that's what we doing? Let me cut off this bag now." And he don't went ahead and filed for divorce. According to the court documents, he found it under quote irretrievably broken, end of quote, in terms of the marriage. Now he listed the date of marriage as January 11, 2025, but said they are not separated. Said they are not separated and have no hope for reconciliation. Well, I guess it wouldn't be when she said you a whole ass cokehead. I mean, we knew that. You know what Dwight Howard gives me? He gives me that he's one of them girls. Now, y'all, if you squeamish, just trigger warning now. But in the community, there's those group of girls that do drugs through their booty hole. I ain't lying. You put the drugs in the booty hole, the lining and the skin in the anus and the rectum are thin, and it's easier to ingest medication and drugs through the booty hole than it is even by swallowing it. So I could see Dwight Howard being one of them girls that like to stick the cocaine through the booty hole and stuff. You've had people that got date raped because somebody put in a Rainbow Coalition compound. People will put roofies and stuff in their booty hole while they eating them out and stuff, or fingering them. And it's very easily absorbed and ingested the body into the bloodstream. And it happens really. It's much quicker than swallowing it and ingesting it that way. So you've had a lot of people gotten in the Rainbow Coalition compound that have got date raped because somebody done fingered them and put something in their booty hole. I could see Dwight Howard telling somebody to put the cocaine in his booty hole. I can. Child, the booty shoot. Up the booty shoot. The booty shoot. Take it up the booty shoot. Oh, the booty shoot. Taking it up the booty shoot. I'm just saying, right up the booty shoot. Up the booty shoot. Oh, the booty shoot. Take it up the booty shoot. The booty shoot. Yeah, he taking up the booty shoot. I can see that. But they say he done filed for divorce. have. Now he's demanding exclusive use of his Georgia mansion. Um, and so he gonna try and 86 her out of everything. Now, ma'am, you was on the video saying you ain't want his money, you ain't need his money. You love him, and this wasn't about the money. Well, we'll see how that works. Because he said you ain't get none. hmm hmm Now, remember, she tried to file for divorce after just 6 months. Stupid ass went back. Dumb heifer. We tried to tell you before you married him. Stupid heifer. Tried to tell you. But you know better. Oh, it's going to be different with me. Oh, y'all just jealous because I got him. Y'all don't know what y'all, child, girl, child. You might as well tell it all now. She said y'all done had in the first 3 months y'all was married, y'all had CPS over there 4 times to come see about the children. Baby, I ain't got nothing to do with it. She didn't de-inform. She didn't. I ain't got nothing to do with it. Ma'am, get away from us. We don't care. I don't care. Where's Miss Kitty? Justice for Miss Kitty. Ma'am, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Speaking of marriage problems, Dakota, that'd be Dakota Prescott, quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, you call him Dak. I call him Dakota. Dakota. His mammy named him Dakota. I'ma call his ass Dakota. So Dakota and his fiance Sarah Jane Ramos, they were supposed to be getting married. Well, they done canceled the marriage. They done sent emails and stuff out to all of the people that RSVP'd and said, yeah, this ain't happening. Now, some people speculated it was because he wouldn't sign the prenup, and she said it ain't had nothing to do with the prenups. According to people who had access to the email, it said, quote, "It is with heavy hearts that we privately inform our attendees that we have made the very difficult decision to cancel our wedding. We deeply apologize for any inconvenience this may cause you, and we welcome your prayers." End of quote. A mess. A mess. Just a damn mess. Now, it was being reported by TMZ on Saturday that Dakota had and Miss Ramos had ended their relationship 1 month before the planned wedding, and so it was confirmed when they sent out the emails to everybody. They said they had been had a rocky relationship for a few months. Now they had a joint bachelor and bachelorette party in Bahamas, and they said that's where the fight started. First of all, I don't believe in joint bachelor parties and bachelorette parties. I believe that it should be, I do not believe you should have a joint bachelor and bachelorette party. It absolutely should be separate. But these people do their own thing, honey. Baby, we don't care. Dakota, Miss Ramos. Um, we honestly we don't give a damn about y'all. We don't. We don't care about the Dallas Cowboys. Maybe you'll have some relevancy with us when you win a playoff game, Dakota. Other than that, we don't give a damn. Sir, ma'am, go with God.
Go with God. Go with God, Crispy.
Bow Weezy got a new boyfriend. Urgh. He's doing a new collab with Trey Songz. Now, if y'all know Bow Weezy, like I know Bow Weezy, Bow Weezy only does joint albums with his new, boo thing. Like he did with Omarion. Now, Bow Weezy, I see you, Bow Wow. I see you. You's a whole sides queen over there, girl. Because we saw what Omarion was dealing with his dick pictures leaked years ago. We saw that, and it was hanging low and heavy. And now we done already seen Trey Songz too. And so you over there with Trey Songz now? Oh, girl, you's a size queen, girl. I ain't even mad at you. But he done announced that him and Trey Songz about to do an album together. Not a song, an album. You trying to make Omarion jealous so he can come back? Or is this the real deal? Because we already know that Trey Songz love the moochie, love the booginas. He gonna play like he likes the fallopian tubes. No, ma'am. No, God. He want to know what them guts feel like. He likes a set of balls slapping his balls while he's hitting back shots. I don't think it got nothing to do with money. I think it got everything to do with they fucking. Listen, you can go up and down the Virginia streets and the Virginia roads. You can go over to the 7 cities and they'll tell you a lot of stories about Trey Songz and all of the shit that he does with XX chromosomes. We know Bow Wow was over there getting his box beat in and his womb plunged by Omarion back in the day. So now he just went on to the next one. And just like him and Omarion had to make good music, both, all puns intended, I should say. They had to make good music together, all puns intended. I guess him and Trey Songz about to be making good music together, all puns intended. That don't mean he couldn't travel over to the 7 cities. He know where the boys at. The boys over in the 7 cities is. He might be from Petersburg, but he know where the boys at. The boys are over in the 7 cities. If you're going down to Virginia and you're looking for the boys, going on down to the 7 cities. They'll get you right. And listen, that's where, that's over there where the military is. So you got all of them Navy men over there. Maybe you'll find you a good piece of something. They'll go crack your back if you need them to. You can go over there and get your back cracked. Just telling you what I know. But yeah, you ain't fooling nobody, Bow Weezy. You ain't fooling nobody, Bow Weezy. We are not confused here. We see what's going on. Now, I was going to put something up that was trending about this man, but I don't have time. I don't have time. There's some stuff that's been trending today with this man that caused people to I don't know what it was, but everything I saw trending, they were playing I think there's an old video of him, but everything I saw trending with him had a video. I think this was an old video of him. Hold on. This video.
Come see me anytime they want. Shout out to the agency, nigga. Did I just come out of the what? Closet? Shit, I been out the closet, nigga. I been out that motherfucker. Nobody give a fuck about no closet. On the dead homies, bro. Shout out to the motherfucking agency, nigga.
I don't have time. I don't care about Ray J. I don't care. I don't go away. AG. Ray J. Even if that was true, sir, we do not want you. Us over here down to the Rainbow Coalition compound, we don't want it. you can stay over there with the straights. They got you. They love you. They love you over there. Those are your people. Going back over there with them. They love you over there. We don't down here to the Rainbow Coalition compound. There's no more room. Do not give him key card access, y'all. Do not activate any key card for Willie Ray. Okay? We do not activate any motherfucking key cards.
Come see me anytime they want, nigga. Shout out to the agency, nigga. Did I just come out of the what? Closet? Shit, I been out the closet, nigga. Nigga. I been out that motherfucker. Nobody give a fuck about no closet. On the dead homies, bro. Shout out to the motherfucking agency, nigga.
I don't have time. I don't have time. Sir, there's no more room in the inn. Going on out there in the manger with Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Out there to make, there's no more room in the inn. Do not activate his key card access. I'm just saying. We'll have this type of time. Do not have this type of time and or energy. The straights say they love you. You can stay over there with them. Beautiful. Leave us out of it. That's the dossier for today, y'all. Let me get y'all over to Really Be. We late. Let me get y'all over to Really Be, y'all. That's the dossier for today. I ain't got this type of time. I do not have this type of time. Thank you, The Informed, for your The Informed sent a Cash App for RYM. Well, thank you, The Informed. We work hard over here. We try to do the best we can to put out good content. And for anybody else that would like to donate to the platform, you can do that with this QR code. Anyway, as I always say, I love y'all. I love on y'all. Thank you all for being vocal, present, and active. Thank you for doing what you do. Thank you for any and all contributions that you make to the channel. They are much obliged and much appreciated. Let me get out of here. I got something to do at 7 o'clock, and I'm about to get y'all over to Really Be. Tell her I said, hey, when y'all get over there, Ravine, don't you go over there snitching on me either. He need more than a Tyrion service. Yeah. I mean, he could start with Tyrion, and then after that, just a full lobotomy. Mm-hmm. Yep. Anyway, let me get out of here. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. That's all I got for y'all. Thank y'all for coming. Y'all drive safely. I'm out. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow.